Okay, hello again, welcome back. This episode is going to be about mining and stuff you can do in mines. As far as I'm concerned, there are pretty much only two ways to mine. There's either digging for stuff, which is the obvious one, the actual mining part of mining, or there's spelunking, which is what we did here. So this is mining, this is digging a hole in the ground looking for ore. Occasionally you strike lucky on a cave. Most of the time the stuff you find is just stuff you find that's in the ground. Spelunking is when you go looking on the surface. So you take a map or a compass, which we can make later, and you go looking for caves like this. So we're basically going to go spelunking. You need a lot of material to go spelunking, because obviously you've got to build your way out of situations as well as digging yourself into them. So you need a shovel to dig up just some basic material that you can use to build your way out. So 14 should be just about enough to build our way out of here. Now there are going to be monsters down here. There's always monsters. There's always that risk when you're spelunking. So you've got to keep an eye out. There's not a lot down here. This was a really basic cave. Not even monsters, to be honest. So you know what? We're just gonna dig our way through. The most danger you'll face when spelunking is either monsters getting trapped down somewhere, which can be very annoying if you don't have a pick, because you can either dig your way out or you can build your way out. If you don't have materials, you can't build your way out. If you don't have a pick, you can't dig your way out. If you don't have either, you basically just got to dig through the rock with your bare hands, which, as you can see, takes a pretty long time. So, yeah, this cave didn't have a lot in it. I'm kind of disappointed, but we're in pretty serious danger. This is like the light level which monsters like to spawn in. Water is pretty interesting. It flows from something called a source block, which is this block in here. You can see because all the water's flowing from that. So if we just block off that, the source dries up and all the water goes too. So now we're going to dig our way out because, to be fair, it's not a very big cave and it's actually not that tough. So digging your way out is basically consisting of just digging your way up. So you dig kind of like a staircase up through the rock. Oh, it's getting dark again. Oh, we can try out our new trap. So there you go. It was going to be about mining, and it still is going to be about mining, but we're not going to go out hunting today. Basically, the stuff you've got to think about in Minecraft is keeping your resources high, because if you run low on a certain resource, you've got to replenish it quickly, because if you don't, if you keep putting it off, you're just going back to square one. So if you keep putting off gathering wood, for example, you know, we're running pretty low on wood, we only got 27 left, so when the day comes up, we've got to mine some wood. We definitely got to mine some wood. There we are. We definitely got to mine some wood when we get up. So we just dump this stuff. What are we gonna do? Yeah, see, we've only got 26. That's less than I thought. So mining. On to mining. Actually, there was one thing I wanted to show you with creepers. Oh yeah, the way they blow up. Let's do this. And obviously the respawning thing. I'm gonna put all our. I'm going to see if I can kill it, first of all. Oh, it's a good idea to light the outside of your house as well, because if not, monsters will spawn outside your house, so when you leave in the morning, you'll be mobbed. Ooh, more pigs. We can get more meat. Meat is a very useful resource. It's really annoying to collect, because not all of them drop meat. Not all of them are this useful. Not all of them drop as much meat. So you just want to, whenever you see a pig, you just go out and you kill it, and you just deal with it like that. Damn it, so many creatures. We're not dealing with them tonight, because, Jesus Christ. Man, that's a lot of just things. What was I going to show you? I was going to show you something. Ah, yes, leather. How to use leather. We need a little bit more leather to make something useful, but can we make a... Yeah, we can. If you draw your shape in leather, you can make a leather tunic, which you then equip here. So this is helmet, chest plate, trousers, and boots. So there we go, leather tunic. And you can see there's a little armor icon down here in the corner. You can see down there. So there you go. That's how you basically craft stuff that you need. We're going to head off mining now, but we just need a couple more pickaxes. Damn it. Got enough for 3 pickaxes. You always want to have a couple of pickaxes and then a spade or 2, because spades deal with stuff like dirt, sand, whatever you want. Oh, if we get some coal and some sand, you can also cook stuff into other stuff, like how we turn the pork into cooked pork. You can also turn sand into... We can just dig a little bit more while that cooks. We're going to expand the house eventually. Actually, we can expand the house now while we're mining. This is going to be like the main basic hub kind of here. This is going to be the main hub. And then we can go down here and stuff. It makes glass, basically. So, when we eventually build like an above house... You know what, yeah, this is going to be our mine. We're going to build an above house later. We're going to build a house above ground. Right now we're just mining, so... As you can see, these things massively speed up mining speeds. If we use, for example, stone shovel, it's like 3 seconds. You can literally mine it out in like 3 seconds. So, right, one of the major rules of mining, which you don't have to obey, but if you don't obey it, you're probably going to fall into lava while you have like 6 diamonds on you. That is sandstone. If we dig it up... Oh, nothing fell. Usually that only forms below sand, or a couple of levels below sand. If we dug the sandstone block above it, we probably would have hit sand. And sand is one of the only blocks affected by gravity. So, if we were to... Put in another one. Another 2, so that it cooks all of it. With a little bit left over. Dump that in there, dump that in there. And we want to cook the meat. Take out half of it. Cook the meat. Okay, so this is going to be our mine. We need to take the torches out again. You want to keep stuff fairly well lit, so that's probably a good place to put it. And there we go. Now we just build some steps leading up. And once we've finished building all these steps, I'm probably just going to cut the video short. Remember, I've only got a certain amount of time. So we're just going to put steps down. It's always recommended to build from the bottom up. Oh yeah, the main rule of mining, never dig straight down. Don't just face the floor and just go dig, 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 dig. You will. And it's no... Like, oh, you might not. No, you will fall into something like a big pool of lava or a big pool of something nasty that you really don't want to face. So, after the glass is cooked, we're going to... Well, we're going to cook the meat, aren't we? Meat. Damn, meat. Okay, so I'm going to cut this video short, now that we pretty much built the stairway, and I'm going to pick this up tomorrow. Okay, see ya. Bye.